guys, how are you all? Hold up guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, I'm sure you're gonna love more of my content, so please subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed and you've been watching my videos, I guess you kind of like them, or maybe you love them. Please guys, subscribe and click the bell so that you never miss another one of my videos. Today I thought I would come with something a bit different, not the usual building stuff, but I did an article some years ago about the 10 guys to avoid when looking for love in Ghana. And to this day, that is still the most read article every single day on my website. So I thought I would kind of touch on that a bit and discuss about what people should look out for if they're trying to seek love in Ghana, or if they know someone that's trying to seek love in Ghana. I think this is more suited to women because obviously I'm a woman and I have experiences of that. I'll probably also drop in some stories as well as I go along. Of course, there's going to be some generalization. There's going to be some things that are just my opinion. I know the keyboard warriors are out there. Don't come for me unless I come for you. I'm joking. But don't come for me. These are generalizations in some circumstances. We all know that there are some amazing guys in Ghana. And again, these things could apply to other countries. They could apply to the UK. They can apply everywhere else. But being in Ghana, these are the things that I feel women should potentially look out for when they've just met somebody new. Okay, so here are 5 things to look out for when you are seeking love in Ghana or when you've just met someone new in Ghana. So get a drink and we'll start. Okay, number 1, when you meet someone in Ghana, okay, wherever you've met them, unless potentially it's through like, you know, a really good family member, I probably will do a video on probably maybe 5 places to meet decent Ghanaian guys. There's not really much out there in terms of research about this stuff. However, I would suggest that if you meet someone in Ghana, let's say you meet them at the beach, at a club, at a restaurant, I would suggest very strongly that as you're getting to know them, you really should try and get to know their family. In such cases, I would say meet their mother, okay? Because I feel like a lot of the time in Ghana, again guys, please don't come for me about this being able to happen anywhere. We know this, that's not what we're talking about. I find that in Ghana, I'm going to be brutally honest, I find that easily, very, very much easily, can a guy live a very double or triple life to the point where they could have 2 places to live, because the way Ghana's set up, they could be going to Kumasi during the weekends and Accra during the week, and they're going back to their family, their wife and their kids. So you're gonna need, I feel, to do a bit of legwork to find out whether, to be brutally honest, whether the guy's married or not, okay? Now time for a story of mine. Okay, I was on my way back from Kumasi some moons ago and I met a guy at the airport. Seemed like a very decent guy. He was a lawyer. Seemed like a nice guy. We went on a few dates and then I would be out with my friends. He would come. He would, you know, sit with us, enjoy the evening and so forth and so forth. We went out for dinner one evening. He said to me, I've got light off at home, so I'm gonna go and stay at a hotel because I've got light off. And you see what I'm saying? You're not gonna tell me that these things can happen in the UK, they can happen in the States. They can't necessarily, because they can't give you these type of lines. They cannot feed you this type of BS, yeah? And a lot of the time, make sense? Like, do you really think I believe what you're saying? Okay. So he says, I've got light off at home, so I'm just gonna go and stay at a hotel tonight. I would appreciate it if you would come and sit with me at the hotel, right? So I'm like, no, I've actually got to go. I was Cinderella that night. I had to be home by midnight kind of thing. And I was like, nah, I got to go. So he was like, you know, please, obviously I would go home. I would show you where I live. I would show you where I live. But unfortunately, there's light off at home. So I can't take you to my house. Okay. So again, because I'm always kind of weary of these things, I was like, okay, well, obviously I'm not going to come to the hotel with you because I saw through that light glass. And that was that. So then he kept on saying to me, I'm going to Kumasi this weekend. Can you come? I said, no, I can't make it. Following weekend, I'm going to Kumasi this weekend. Can you come? I'm like, no, I'm busy. Again, I'm going to Kumasi this weekend. These are like consecutive weekends. Like, I'm going to Kumasi. Are you able to come with me for the weekend? This went on for like probably 3-4 weeks straight. I can't. So then I was talking to my auntie and I was saying to her, my auntie lives in Kumasi, and I was saying to her that, you know, I've met this lawyer guy. He seems like a decent guy, but I'm not too sure. Some things happening a bit shady. She said to me, what's his name? And I said his name, and she said, okay, because, you know, she's well connected, knows a lot of people in the law industry and law sector and things like that. And I was like, yeah, so that's his name, check it out. He had given me his card when I first met him. I gave her the name of the lawyer's firm, and she was like, okay, I'll do a bit of digging around. And that is the great thing about Ghana too, that there's always likely that someone could know someone of someone who knows someone. Fine. So then, again, he keeps asking me, can you come to Kumasi this weekend? Can you come to Kumasi this weekend? Obviously, I'm like, no, I can't make it. So my auntie comes back to me and she says to me, oh yeah, okay, you know, I have found out who he is, and it just so happens that he's actually getting married this weekend. And I was like, would you look at that? Always go with your gut as well, you know. Would you look at that? So she was like, yeah, you know, he's getting married this weekend. So clearly it looked like, you know, he thought, okay, he's getting married. Thought, okay, let me, you know, see where I can find some fun. That is not what he was telling me. That, you know, he was like, oh yeah, you know, Ghanaians and I love you. On the first date, yep. I love you. I would love for us to really try and make a go of a relationship, this, that, and the other. Fine. So I said, okay. So then the weekend of his wedding, I said to him, oh, lucky you. I'm available to come to Kumasi this weekend because his wedding was in Kumasi. So I says, I'm available to come to Kumasi this weekend. What time? What time is the flight? Oh, he says, I mean, I'll have to get back to you on that because I don't know whether I'll even be going. I don't know what time. I've got loads of meetings going on right now, and I'm not sure if I'm even gonna go, but if I do, I'll let you know. I didn't hear from him the days leading up to that weekend, and a few days after. Let's say, obviously, the wedding would have been Saturday. Would have gone to church on Sunday. I didn't hear from him. I think it was like the Tuesday or the Wednesday. He messaged me and saying, oh, hi, how are you? What's happening? Please. So, I say that to say this. Do your digging around. I know of experiences where mothers are in on it. They will entertain whichever girl their son brings home, but there's also a lot of mothers that would not be happening. Like I have a cousin who, whenever, because he's always got different girls, whenever he brings them around, he brings them around his auntie, and his auntie's kind of like all right with it, this, that, and the other, because she thinks that he's not serious anyway, and he's already married. But there's a lot of people that, but remember, they go to deep lengths. They could say that like an auntie is their mum in Accra. You see, you've got to remember that the way the land lies in Ghana is very different. So you could have been brought up by your auntie or your mum's cousin or someone else. So for them to actually say that, okay, it's not my mum, but it's my mum's cousin, but I treat her as my mum, that is pretty normal. You know, you wouldn't begrudge that. So you would potentially believe who they're introducing to you as their mother. See, my things aren't foolproof because the wall can always be pulled over your eye, but just be wary of things like that. And when you do meet someone, try and dig a bit deeper. Don't take what they say on face value. So if you dig around like that, you might be able to stumble across some decent information that will help you in your quest in that relationship. Okay. Number 2, visit their home, visit where they live. Like I've said in number 1, sometimes they do have 2 places to live, so that again, that's not foolproof, but a lot of the time they aren't fortunate enough to have that. They probably have 1 place, and that is with their wife and kids, so they can't take you to their house, you know. So try and see if you are able to get to their house and see where they actually live. See it, okay, with your own eyes, where they actually live, you know. And I think that will help, because a lot of the time they will come up with excuses as to why they can't take you to their house, why it's not possible for you to go to their house. Just think, why is it not possible? Okay, great. Number 3, I think as someone coming from outside into Ghana, there's always that thing about, do they like me for me? Do they see me as a red book or a blue book, you know, to travel outside of the country? Do they see me as a money bank? Do they see me as a meal ticket? There's all these things that potentially go through your head, but I do feel in love you should try and be free, and you should try and be open. If you're free and open, hopefully amazing, great love will come your way. However, you don't want to be stupid. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Everyone is different at the end of the day, so you don't want to miss signs because you're so in love with this great guy, you know, who says all the right things and all of that. So it would be good to find out, for example, if you've moved to Ghana and you're living in Ghana, what are his plans for living in Ghana or outside of Ghana? Because I've met guys who their plan is to get the hell out of Dodge. They have no interest in staying in Ghana. They don't want to stay in Ghana. They have any opportunity they will take to leave Ghana, to go to Europe or to go to the US, to go to China or to go to Russia, wherever it is, okay? So I've also met guys who love Ghana, have no intentions to leave Ghana, and those are the ones that would potentially be better, because at the end of the day, I'm not leaving, therefore you're not leaving, so there's no point trying to get with me if you're thinking of living in another country, because I'm now living in Ghana. So that's really important as well. A lot of people, if they haven't brought their partner with them to Ghana, it's always a bit tricky trying to find real love in Ghana, because they might see as, oh, okay, you know, you're from outside, you begged to get me out of Ghana when we have our children. If you have the children outside, the children will automatically be citizens from another country. It goes deep, so sometimes you can just not be too sure, but these are just things to look out for. That's what I'm saying. It's not to say that everyone that you meet wants to leave Ghana. A lot of people don't. They're doing great, amazing stuff in Ghana, and they have no intentions to want to live in any cold European country or the States. So just as you're getting to know them, find out what their true plans are for traveling outside to live, because those will definitely be telltale signs, and those will definitely come up. Number 4, as a young, attractive woman, you are going to meet a lot of sugar daddies, okay? They're going to be like a dime a dozen, okay? So I think I should do a specific video about this one because, but I'm gonna keep it light, because sometimes you go to Ghana with all the good intentions in the world. I've seen it happen. And when you go to Ghana with the life that you have become accustomed to, okay, you've been going on holidays to Ghana, for example. You go there, you've got your suitcase for your 2 weeks, you're dressing up every day, you go to fancy restaurants, this, that, and the other. So you kind of get used to that lifestyle and think that when you go to Ghana, you should continue that lifestyle. Even if you are working in Ghana, you have to be earning a lot to keep up with that lifestyle. And a lot of the time, that's not the case. So you would be surprised at the things from people who you wouldn't even believe, the things that they get up to and the things that they do, to be driving a nice car, to be living in a nice house. You would be surprised. I'm not gonna go there today. So, I think it's very important to, when you are confronted with sugar daddies, if that is honestly not a road that you want to go down, and you've got your own, it's fine. You know how to keep that to one side. However, Ghana can get quite difficult. And when it does, there's always a sugar daddy there to catch you. Hey, there's always a sugar daddy there to catch you. So you might slip. So just to be aware, there's sugar daddies all around. All around, all around, all around. Keeping an eye on you for when you get weak, you slip. You know, you might need something and it's like, okay. And then before you know it, you're a full-blown sugar baby, okay? Full-blown sugar baby. And you didn't even realize it. That now you are with an older man who has a wife and who has kids that's similar to your age. It happens. No one's judging here. This is a non-judgment zone. This is a non-judgment zone, okay? We're just here to talk about the things to look out for because it is each to their own. And the thing is, even if that's not what you're into, the way the land lies in Ghana, the way the love setup is, if you don't want to get with it, homegirl 2 doors down is willing to get with it, right? So the way love kind of goes in Ghana, it's usually an exchange. It's an exchange. I think there's the younger ones that are coming up where it is genuine love. Maybe they went to uni together, maybe they grew up together, and it's that genuine kind of love. It's an unspoken rule in Ghana. And you take care of me financially, and I am your girlfriend. I'm your girlfriend, you take care of me financially. It's an exchange of some sort. Because I used to get really offended when older guys would come to me knowing that they're married, probably even twice, and they're like, well, you know, I want to be with you. I've got another story, guys, but I think I'll say them. I think I'll do multiple videos around this topic, and I can give you some of my stories from my time. And I used to get really offended about it, but I think over time I've realized that it's not about getting offended, because that's kind of how it goes. And some of the men don't necessarily know that's not what you want. Do you see what I'm trying to say? But I get offended because I'm like, but you've spoken to me, you've had extensive conversations with me, and you know that's not my mindset. You know, why would you then approach me with that ish? Yeah, with that said, they don't necessarily think or know that they're doing anything wrong. So I stopped becoming offended with it, because it's kind of normal. It's like I said, it's an unspoken rule that this is how it goes. An older guy, he'll see you out, be looking at you, think, yeah, you know, I want to have her, and that's what he's going to be trying to entice you with. It's standard. in Ghana it's normal. Don't be fooled into thinking that him doing that for you means that you're his one and only babe, because more than likely you're not. Have you ever been to a function where you shake an older guy's hand that's into you and they do that thing? They shake your hand, they use their finger to be doing this in your hand, meaning it's you that I like, let's talk, this is what's going on. A lot of the time it might even be in front of your uncles, in front of his wife, you know, and they do this thing to show you that I like you and I got my eye on you, and hopefully you give me your number and we can take it from there. There's some things going on, I don't know if I can share it all on here, but it's an interesting journey. Number 5, last but not least, the way the love language works in Ghana. You meet a guy and first, second date, he's saying to you, I love you, because that is just how it works. I think for me, fair enough, that's something that you can say later on down the line. However, you show love, you know, you don't necessarily say it and it's believed, you show love. So I remember there was one time that I met this guy, and then my cousin said to me, oh, I was saying, you know, I'm not too sure, this, that and the other, and she was like, but has he told you that he loves you? Mm-hmm. And what does that mean? What does that mean exactly? But to her, it's something completely different. If he's told you that he loves you, girl. He loves you, girl. Give yourself to him. I might be like, why, like all this, I love you, but your actions are saying something completely different. But to them saying that they love you is the steps that they're taking. First, I love you, now sleep with me. Get it? You know? So these are the things that I feel that women, predominantly women who are coming to Ghana from another country or have lived outside and are back in Ghana and are single, because you may want to find love. These are the things that I'm advising you to know when seeking love in Ghana and trying to find love. I'm not saying that these are foolproof, however, I do think that sometimes when things do go crazy, we saw signs, we had gut feelings, and we knew certain things. Don't be the one where he gets married and you see it through his WhatsApp display picture, okay? That's happened numerous times as well. This is a judgment-free zone. These are just things I've seen, things that I've experienced myself. No one's judging. Like I've said, that's my disclaimer. I'm not saying that all Ghanaian men are like that. I'm gonna bring out some more videos on love and finding love in Ghana or not. It's because even when you look online, there's not actually much out there. Oh, bommy deen, sweetie pie, pie, pie. They're the tunes that guys will be wanting you to listen to and hear, you know. But let me leave you guys. This has been a long one. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell so you know when I'm bringing out a next video.